song by Jackson, and today it's a little spelling quiz that we had, looking at some of the words that we used and also the poetic techniques that we've been studying. So it's just a refresher. So in the morning, before we did this running dictation, I wanted the students to think about what is poetry. So over here we've got some words that they had to use and write their own definition of poetry. So we just had a look at this poem, the elephant poem, okay? Old elephant. And we had a look at the questions, right? We now want to know how you can write a poem about yourself using different techniques, okay? And why do we use different techniques? It gives feelings. It creates writing. It's creative writing, yes. It creates imagery, okay? And all these different techniques help create imagery, ideas, and feelings. So now, do we know all the techniques? Yes, no, okay? First thing we need to do is understand the techniques, how to use them, what they mean, okay? So, what we're going to do is we're going to do a little game. Okay, first thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have 13 students. Let's split it up in Sam, Angelina, Amy. You guys go into one group. Sorry. You hand down in groups. So, I've given you all a piece of paper. How about at the top, you write the initials of the people in your group. So, L-E-S. Just write the name of your group, the initials, the first letter. Can I see the hands of the 2 people who are going to run around and look for the words? 2 people. Who are the 2 people? 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Excellent. So the other person, you have a pen, correct? And you have a piece of paper in front of you, correct? Yes? Yes. How many numbers are there? How many numbers? 14. There are 14 numbers. Guess how many words, how many slips of paper there are? How many slips of paper are there around the room? 14. Of course, 14 pieces of paper for 14 positions. Okay. What you're going to do when I say go, the 2 people from your group is going to run around. You're going to go, okay. You need to remember everything and you must tell the person. You cannot write it. Listening? If you break these rules, hey, no writing! No writing, pens down! The person must tell you exactly what to write. Doesn't matter which order. Doesn't matter. As long as you fill up 14. Spelling must also be right. So, you can go back as many times as you want to check the spelling. You cannot yell out. You must go here because the other groups can hear you. Okay? First group who finishes, put up your hand. We will come over and check. The rest of you keep going. Maybe they did a mistake. Ready? Steady, go!
My father ran around the room and then tell me what they see, and then I write down quickly.
And what was it that you were looking for?
We are looking for the techniques of the pronoun, onomatopoeia, and essence, and so on.
And did you win?
Yes, yes.
Okay, let me see your answers. Congratulations.
Okay, if you have finished. Once you have checked with me the answers and they are all correct, you then get a sheet, this sheet of paper, okay? And there are some blanks, there are some missing words, okay? So we have, I wrote down F, D, and E. They stand for figure of speech, definition, and example. Okay, now in the figure of speech box there are 4 boxes missing. There are 4 boxes missing. So you need to figure out which of these go where. Whether it's the name of the poetic technique, whether it's the definition of the poetic technique, or whether it is the example.
No, maybe
Alliteration. I think maybe both.
no. The trees are in the week of this personification.
This is no comparison, right? This is just describing.
Can you tell me what was the...
The name is
Like the real sound.
Walking, that's what you're doing.
What's the word?
You're not working, you're walking.
Oxymoron. Oxymoron.
Try again.
no.
Okay, how about you walking doing it in the wrong?
It's the onomatopoeia.
You don't need to write it in yet. You just write the answer like F and 1, 2, 3, 4. So number
Can
1
you
is
tell
going to
me
be
what are
F.
you doing?
Yeah, we
Alphabetical order, because
matching
here later
technique
on
and
the
definition.
meanings.
What we were writing.
Okay, there's definition, there's meaning, so it has to be in order.
What is personification? What is it?
Like a human.
Okay, can you give me an example? Find
Tree sign in the wind.
again.
The tree sign in the wind.
Did you enjoy this lesson? Did you learn? What did you learn today?
Just cross it out. What's first?
Figure
Which
of
A?
speech and definition,
Yeah.
example of that,
Yes, that, then that.
and how it works.
Yep, sorry, just do an arrow for now.
Let me have a look at your work.
The bell's just about to go. I'd like to say really great work. You're all running around. Your listening skills, speaking skills are doing much better. Writing skills, much better. You can all spell onomatopoeia. That's brilliant. So really great work. Thank you very much. So after they finish this piece of this handout, they will then do an acrostic poem of their own name and use for each line a different technique. So whether it's alliteration, assonance, onomatopoeia, and how they're going to describe themselves. It has to be related to them. So this will be the follow-up lesson, and hopefully afterwards they will also have a visual that relates to it.